Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Miami Total Football. It's been a while since we've done a video, but we're back at Inter Miami CF Stadium today after the official jersey launch of La Palma, the new road jersey for Inter Miami. We'll touch on that in a bit, but there was plenty of news and nuggets to dissect today from availability from the team's brass. Not only did David Beckham and Jorge Mas, the team's co-owners, speak to the media, but we also got sporting director Chris Henderson and head coach Phil Neville. And there was plenty to chew on, plenty of little things left here and there, starting with the fact that Inter Miami is still looking to make 2 more additions in this off season before the start of the season on April 17th. Obviously, they made the recent additions and acquisitions of Ryan Shawcross and Gregori, the Brazilian midfielder, but they're looking to make 2 more signings, and sporting director Chris Henderson said that would be in the attack and a fullback.
We hope to make 2 additions. We are waiting on some decisions on, with at the league level for where we are and what we can do this year. And then we'll see. We'll evaluate our team when we get our full group in. Hopefully everybody's in by April 17th, but we'll see. We're working hard on that.
Another topic that was touched on today was Rodolfo Pizarro. I asked Phil Neville where he saw Rodolfo Pizarro fitting in his system, whatever system that may be, and Neville didn't really leave any real clues as to where he sees him playing, but he did say that he wants to get him more involved and get him as many touches as possible because he does have more technical abilities than most players on the team. So that's something that they're going to try to do. They're going to try to get the most out of Rodolfo Pizarro so that he doesn't have a subpar of a year as he did in 2020 when his performances and his production were overall inconsistent.
I think when you talk about Rodolfo Pizarro, I think what you want, forget the position, you want him on the ball. Sure. Because he's got great technical ability. He's got the ability that probably some players haven't got, the ability to turn, the ability to see the pass. So I think that's something that we need to work really hard on, is to get our best players on the ball, our best technical players on the ball, and that means that we have to give Rodolfo a good platform, a better platform to be successful. Everyone I've spoke to in the MLS, the coaches, friends, tell me what great ability this boy has got. This season we need to see that.
Now, speaking about another player that was on Inter Miami in 2020, we spoke to Jorge Mas about Andres Reyes. Now, Reyes is obviously now with the New York Red Bulls. He signed with them earlier in the offseason, but Inter Miami had made it a point to say publicly at the start of the offseason, at the beginning of the winter, that they were going to try to bring Andres Reyes back. Obviously, that did not work out. That is not what came to pass, but Jorge Mas seemed to allude to the fact that Reyes' departure was due, at least in part, to Phil Neville maybe not rating him.
When we looked at the depth chart of our center backs and what we wanted, we decided to go in a different direction than Andres. There was some conversations with Phil at the time about that, and we went over it. So the decision was made that Andres would probably have an opportunity better in another team that we wouldn't have had here at Inter Miami.
Of course, at a jersey unveiling, there would naturally be questions about the jerseys. So I asked both David Beckham and Jorge Mas questions about not only this jersey, La Palma, that was released today, but just the overall state of things with the jerseys. Obviously, a lot of fans, a lot of you guys watching have been clamoring for a predominantly pink top for game days, not necessarily just one for training, but the one that the team will play with. You guys have been asking for a pink one. So I asked David Beckham about it, and he had a rather promising response for those of you that are looking for a pink kit.
Going forward, we have obviously a lot of pink with our ideas. So the team wear it every single day. The fans love it, and we're listening to that.
While a pink top may not be coming in the immediate future, it might be more of a longer term thing, maybe in another year or 2. What does seem to be somewhat closer, at least Inter Miami is going to try to make it happen a lot closer, is a jersey sponsor. Obviously, a lot of fans, a lot of the supporters, a lot of you guys watching have been asking about a jersey sponsor since last year, since 2020. You want to see a logo fill up the body of the shirt to make it a little less plain. And I asked Jorge Mas about that, and he said that those negotiations are happening and that he's confident a deal will be done in 2021.
For this year, 21, we're in conversations with sponsors. I do anticipate having a major jersey sponsor for this upcoming 21 year.
Now, what would a jersey launch be without reviewing the jersey? So we have La Palma, the new Inter Miami jersey, road jersey for 2021 here. Obviously now this is the authentic version, the one that the players will play with. So it's not the replica version. So as you can see, maybe I'm not sure if the camera can pick it up, but there are palms engraved into the body of the jersey. You've got the pink accents on the shoulders, as had been leaked online a few weeks ago. And on the back, you've got the Freedom to Dream slogan on the back. And obviously, it's a nice jersey in my opinion. I think it's an upgrade from the road jersey they had last year, but still a little bit too plain. You'd like to see a little bit more pink on here, especially now that they've gone to the more traditional, bolder pink. But maybe it'll be paired with pink shorts, and maybe that'll make the look a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Again, at least that's just my opinion. Oh, obviously you have to note as well that on the bottom now you see there are blue touches as well as on the neck. Similar to last year where the neck had the blue, but now the bottom does as well on the inside. Now there were some other small nuggets that were talked about in terms of the immediate future of Inter Miami. Jorge Mas said that the team hopes to have a lease agreement done in March for the Miami Freedom Park project that they want to do at the Melry site in Miami. So that's still to be determined, but Jorge Mas said that in 45 days he hopes that he can get the green light, or that the club can get the green light. Now also speaking about the short term, Inter Miami is planning to stay locally during its preseason, for much of the preseason. However, there is a chance that they head up north in state for a few games at some point during the next few weeks. Could be Orlando, could be Tampa. I'd imagine that's where it would be. They didn't say what city or what market it would be in, but I'd imagine one of those two, given that teams are likely to come to Central Florida where there's good facilities and where they can practice and play and maybe get some exhibition games in. That's what I would imagine. Similar to kind of what was done last year when they went to St. Pete for a week or two and held a couple of friendlies there. So something to keep an eye on. There will be more news on that in the near future, as well as potential official announcement about what type of seating capacity will be allowed at Inter Miami CF Stadium. Jorge Mas spoke today in English and in Spanish, and he said in Spanish that he was planning, or that the team is planning to have and hold approximately 3,500 to 6,000 fans at the start of the season. And the hope is that by the summer or the fall, Inter Miami is able to have full capacity at Inter Miami CF Stadium. Now, it wasn't all good news today, although the vibe was very positive and festive at Inter Miami CF Stadium. There was some bad news in the form of Ian Frey, the young, promising center back that was poised for some minutes this regular season. The academy signing, the recent academy signing, he suffered a torn ACL in voluntary practice earlier this week. It required surgery, which he has had, and he's out indefinitely. He will miss a good portion, if not all, of this season. That's an unfortunate blow for him and for Inter Miami, because he had been training with the team as far back as last year with the first team, and he looked poised to get some playing time in 2021. We'll see if he can bounce back this year, or if it's more likely going to be a longer-term project and for him to recover and come back in 2022. But that about does it for now. What do you think about Inter Miami's news and nuggets that came out of today? What do you think about the La Palma jersey? What do you think about the look and the overall design? Do you like the palms embedded? Do you wish there was more pink? Are you hoping for pink shorts? Are you excited about David Beckham alluding to the fact that a pink jersey may soon be on the way in the coming short few years? Let us know in the comments section below. And as always, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're heading into a new season, a new year, and there will be plenty more coverage to come. And every follow and every watch we get helps us to be able to produce more of this type of content. But that does it for now. I'm Franco Panizo of Miami Total Football, and we'll see you guys next time.